Hello, BookTube, and welcome back to Poetry Thursday, where I read you a poem every Thursday and palaver about it. You have a bean on her cushion there. You also may have background noise of dogs uproariously barking. It's playtime. You can hear that. That's Rosie. It's playtime, and there's a little space where the dogs all play, and they have a whale of a time doing it. They get exhausted. They exhaust themselves for an hour. Sometimes Frida and I will walk by that little space, and she will just look at them like, "What are they doing?" but we are returning once again to this anthology, 20th Century American Poetry. I'm having a blast with this thing. Terrific anthology. So I'm just working my way through it. I'm not very far, so I might have to double up on these poetry readings, do a few more, maybe pick another day of the week and do one. But last time we dealt with a mega poet. And when you do an anthology like this of a time period or a long century or century, you're going to get mega poets. And they're going to have 50 times the selection and a huge biographical insertion and whatnot. And we hit Robert Frost. As we're making our way further and further into the 20th century, we hit Robert Frost. And as a counterpoint, today we hit a poet you don't know. Her name is Sarah Cleghorn. And she was born in Virginia, but she spent almost all of her life in Manchester, Vermont. Just working as a writer, literary person, poet. And this anthology only includes a couple of her poems. I thought we'd read them both because they're kind of short. The first one, The Golf Links, was the thing, believe it or not, she was most famous for, and it's very short. The Golf Links goes like this. This is from 1917. The golf links lie so near the mill that almost every day the laboring children can look out and see the men at play. So it's moralizing. It's the haves and the have-nots. It's very simple moralizing. It very much appealed to the very simple attitudes of the time, of the Gilded Age. The other one is called Survival of the Fittest, and it also is from 1917. And it goes like this. The unfit die, the fit both live and thrive. Alas, who says so? They who do survive. So when her bonfires lighted hill and plain, did Bloody Mary think on Lady Jane? So Russia thought of Finland, while her heel fell heavier on the prostrate commonweal. So Booth of Lincoln thought, and so the high priests let Barabbas live and Jesus die. So you can see that when it comes to Sarah Cleghorn, you're not missing much. This is a thin, pasty, preachy, starchy, moralizing poet of a type that, up until the Great Depression, was in every magazine. It was everybody's idea of the kind of poet that you give to your grandmother. It was what we would now, I think, dismiss as Hallmark greeting card poetry. Moralizing ditties that makes you think, huh? When it doesn't at all make you think. I'm no huge fan of Robert Frost. I think that came through last Poetry Thursday. But the least thing that he ever did as an 18-year-old is better than anything that Sarah Cleghorn ever wrote in a lifetime of writing poetry, because she was stuck in that mind frame. So, a tiny little ditty of a Thursday poem today, but we'll see if we can find something a little meatier next time. So I'll wrap this up, and I'll see you then. Thank you, BookTube.